Hi, I'm Steven.
I'm Autumn.
Join us as we explore old forgotten cemeteries
Visit haunted locations,
and communicate with spirits of yesterday.
giving a voice to the voiceless.
Join us on our journey. We are
Myers Paranormal.
Hey everybody, it's Steven
It's Autumn.
from Myers Paranormal. Today out driving the roads of Huntsville, we happened to cross a neat little cemetery. So y'all come along as we explore it and we'll see what we can find.
Go.
Alright guys, here's a neat little cemetery. It's pretty good size. See the car down there. Figure we kind of just walk around and see if we can't find some dates on this. This looks like it's pretty new, 2000s. J.C. Moore, United States Army veteran, Vietnam, died in 2018. This is called Indian Creek Cemetery. It's not really not like old. I thought it would be, but
Check out this car thing out over here.
that's pretty neat. It's got the person's it's got their pictures on it and everything. He died in 94 and she died in 2015. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Looks like this cemetery is pretty well used today because I know we've at least seen 10 fresh ones. Here's a Air Force veteran right here. Willie James Crutcher, U.S. Air Force, died in 2017. This is buried in the neighborhoods over here. Yeah.
Pictures.
Ike Bone Walters Parks. He died in 2000. Looks like the old stuff's along the back. This one's a World War II veteran. Died in '88. United States Army. This one's a United States Army Vietnam veteran. This one is Roosevelt Pitts, U.S. Army. Died in '88. Huh? Yeah, I know, they do. It's the only reason why I don't like those flat ones. They do sink. Yeah, had to use cinder block. There's a grave back in there. A couple of them. Mary Bedford. And the Tucks. MacDonald. Davis. Jackson. They got chickens. See it up against the fence. Hammonds. Powell's. This one's a Brandford. He's a Korean War veteran. He died in '87. Langford. Soldier. You can tell by the way that their stones are made. This one's a Walker, United States Army. He died in 87. This is Watkins, World War II veteran. He died in 86. Williams, he died in 86. He was a Korean War veteran. Son's buried in there. Probably family's probably not come around in a long time. Could be some out in there too. This is one, but it's buried. Whenever they buried that one, they got this one all dirty. Hurt Cartwright. Yeah, we're just kind of doing a little walk through here. It's peaceful over here. It's one thing I like about some of these cemeteries. You know, the city of Huntsville is the most hectic place in the state, but yet there's places like this that are quiet and quaint and peaceful.
Okay.
There are cars going through, but they're not loud. They're not beeping their horns or... This one was DeBoer Bill and Estelle Bill, or Hill, okay. One died in 73 and one died in 76. There's a soldier over here, I think. Johnny Made Pride. Thought it was a soldier by the way it's made, but it's not. Here's one. This one, I mean, we literally didn't even know it was here. We drove right past it. Barnett, Vietnam veteran, died in 85. I'm gonna go over here to the one where they made it all of brick. It's pretty. Some under the cedar tree. Oh, I guess I missed the... Here we go. Hunt, last name was Hunt, World War II, died in 85. Got some in the edge of the woods. Wow, that thing is sunk, hadn't it? That's Oliver, U.S. Army, died in 75, it looks like. That one fell over. This is Gardner Davis Sr. And this is a Crutcher. Leonard Crutcher, died 2006. This is Rachita Caddis Payton, died in 2006. Hers is made out of solid bricks. Pretty. Here's one in the edge of the woods. Watkins was 19 years old when they passed. Go over here. That's random. There's like, it probably used to be some iron gate right here, and somebody's... Carrie Jackson died in 1956, born in 1892. Delano and Pam Thomas died in 71. Robert Townsend, he was a World War II veteran in the U.S. Army, died in 82. Look like a lot of these had a fence that somebody got money hungry and come and scrapped it. And that's what they did back in the 80s. A lot. Deacon Dan Tibbs Sr., he died in 1965. A lot of graves here. This was a concrete surround. Right here was Will Sailings, private first class engineer, World War I. He died in 51. Leslie family. Boy, that's old looking. They're like the headstone's laying on the ground in front of it. Looks like they used to have a great old big stone that fell. Here's some Johnsons, whole row of them. Francis died in 82. This is Pearl Johnson. She didn't say what war, but died in 1941. Maddie Johnson died in 36 at the age of 20. Alita Johnson died at the age of 42. In a Horton. She married a Horton. She was a Johnson. It's a handmade stone there. Bradley something. Martha Bradley died 1930. So this been here since the 30s. At least it's an old cemetery. I guess the older stuff's up in here. There's one with tiles on it. Got some pretty neat little stuff here. We'll go up in this corner and then I guess we'll wrap it up. But we want to. This was a Mason named Charlie. Died in 1922 at the age of 82. So he was a good Christian soldier. There's one leaning up against the tree that has a cross on top of it. I see that. Reverend William Taylor died in 1958. He pastored Taylor's Chapel and Union Grove churches for over 60 years.
Personally, I've never seen one like that before.
They don't make them like that anymore.
Look,
that's a rock of some kind. This is the old part of the cemetery. And this one was a U.S. Army veteran, died in 1974. That one died in 1918. So yeah, this cemetery's been here.
There's a few of these.
Cemetery's been here for well over 100 years now. Looks like some of the older ones way up there by the road. Some makes you wonder how far over in there there's people buried. There's a little marker there. This one was from 36. This one was from 1936. 1931. 1961. Almost made it to 100. Gonna check out these obelisks. There's a few of them up here. Looks like there's some out there too. This is Stovall. This is where that Stovall Cemetery comes in. That's what that is right there. Separate cemetery. This is Alice Patrick. She was born in 1841 and died in 1905. That little cemetery on that side of those is a separate cemetery called Stovall Cemetery. We'll check it out too. Amanda Moore died in 1914. I like these old obelisks like this.
Yeah.
There's one over here.
Good one.
That one under that tree looks like it's old. It's an old grave there. Can't really even read it much. 97 to... This is Lula Ransom Moore, 1876 to 1906. Had a heart on it. A lot of these done fell over, looks like. This one died in 1910. This one died in 1922. Just a field stone in the tree. This one died in 1927. And died in 1902. 1930. No, it's 1907. Another field stone. These look pretty fresh here. This died in 2002. So this one died at 105 years old. She said, I've been young, now I am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, for his seed beginning bread. It's a psalm verse. This is Robert Davis, died in 1966, World War II veteran. Susie Davis, died in 1944. This one's the one I was talking about. There's like, what, 2 or 3 right here under the tree. Trying to find a way where I'm not getting stuck in the face by this old tree. There's a baby. This is Annie Talley, 1885 to 1918. And then this is the baby, 1910 to 1918. They both died the same year. That's crazy. Probably got sick because 1918 was the Spanish flu outbreak.
And there was a veteran blanket that fell over here.
And hopefully y'all enjoyed this little cemetery. This is the Indian Creek Cemetery. Then the Stovall family decided they wanted their own. So just on the other side of this tree is another small cemetery. So we'll check it out too. It's what?
It's a great one.
It's a Jordan, born in 1895, died in 1919. He was in Corps 36 Infantry, U.S. Army. And this little cemetery right here, this was a Stovall cemetery. There's a couple of soldiers in it by the last name of one Garner. It's Cornelius Garner, died in 1966, U.S. Army. And this is Burgess Connolly, U.S. Army, World War II, died in 86. So, they got two little separate cemeteries here. Ricky Moore, RM3, U.S. Navy, died in 1996. Almost 30. Here's another one. Werrell E. Moore, U.S. Army, died in 2000. Can't tell, and then he was a reverend.
No good good.
So, these are some neat, they're two separate cemeteries side by side. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, this is just buried out here in a little neighborhood. We drove right past this looking for another one, which we found, but we cannot film it because it's in a private homeowned, neighborhood with the HOA, and they get all bent out of shape, so we're not going to go over there.
Yeah, our car is not up to standard.
Yeah,
They stare at you.
Yeah, it's not a brand new Bentley or something, so we'll just leave that one be. And we got to film. We didn't film even half of this one, but we filmed a pretty decent amount of it. Here's some oldies. These are from the 20s. The Harris family. Pretty old little grave. There's a couple up here. Right on the edge. You can see how much groundwork they do when they make these roads. They dig way down. This one was a Bradley, born in 1898, died in 1968. And this one is, I don't even really know. They died in 1918 is all I could tell. I couldn't get no further because it's like a 10-foot drop down there. And this is a Langford. Eugene Langford, Gas Support Company, World War II, died in 1970. And Calvin Holloway was a Master Sergeant, United States Army in Vietnam, died in 2021. So, you never know what kind of history lays out here in these cemeteries. There's Master Sergeants, and people died during wars, and a lady that was 105 years old. That's unheard of nowadays, but anyway, guys, hopefully y'all enjoyed this little place. Quiet, quaint, off to itself in the middle of nowhere. So until next time,
Bye, y'all.
we'll see you next time.
You're watching Myers Paranormal.